Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Lords of Magic, the Special Edition. And when last we left off, there was an army of life meandering about here, but I think we managed to drive them off with a show of force from Balkoth and his army. Now we're going to deal with this water fort, provided we can take care of a level 4 structure. I think we can, considering the levels of all of our troops, and then we will work towards training all of the unit production buildings here, and then assigning an army to protect the city of Torrent. Meanwhile, up here, we have... Hello! I've just noticed, hiding behind our great temple, a very sneaky force from the court of the Lord of Earth. I think they're going to have at thee with us. And I highly hope that Kuera and Gemhi are ready to take on these forces. Meanwhile, up here, we have Griffin just riding about by our capital city. Griffin isn't going to be a problem, he's by himself, though we should keep our eyes open for anyone else that decides to try and do anything here. Mainly Order. It would seem that Earth are focused here and Order are focused here. That does make sense because Order are to our left here and Earth are to our left here. Concerned that you're trying to attack our great temple makes me think that there's going to be a bigger force approaching at some point. Meanwhile, we have our scouts that we need to do some scouting with, so let us send you over here to check that bit out. And then we have Briago. Briago, I think, is right here, but has already made his moves. And we have this bat here that has also made their moves. So let us end the turn and go to that force there, because I'm concerned you're going to try something. That's Griffin, and that's a spell. Lord of Life has taken a statue under your control, fair enough. And, oh, you're certainly going to try. Curses from your mortal enemy Darin, Lord of the Earth Army. Before we annihilate you wretched dogs of death, I will offer you a chance to negotiate. Please give us your most powerful ranged unit. No. Your lands are weak and unstable, and your borders lie unprotected. Prepare to meet the forces of the mighty Darin, Lord of Earth, on the field of battle. I like our chances here. Also, we are not using fire forces there. That is a holdover from having had them selected when we examined the lands of fire. I like our chances because we have far more units than them. What about the levels of those units? Level 2, Level 5, and Level 4. Nasser here is going to be the main problem because he has 29 health and 11 armor. That's one of the main strengths of Earth champions. They tend to have a large amount of health, but I'm not actually worried about this fight. You're certainly going to try and crush me, but you're going to have to take the long way to get to us. And that involves going all the way around here and going here. Now, we have all of our javelin throwers here. If we group them all together, we shouldn't have a problem whittling these down. Also, Nasser is really slow, so we should have taken care of all of these horsemen by the time Nasser arrives. There's the first javelin, and this is how I thought this fight would go. You're certainly going to try and get close to us. Also, the wizard hasn't cast any spells yet. Oh, you actually did get close, but you only managed to get one strike in. It didn't deal any damage. Now, you're going to be a bit of a trickier proposition because your armor is going to prevent you from taking a lot of damage, but through sheer force of javelins, we are going to whittle you down. And again, he is going to get a few strikes in, and you're gone. Now, you. We're going to send Gemhi over, because Gemhi has the most health out of all of my troops and is the most likely to survive any magic that the wizard will send our way. Also, those skulls are spinning! I have no idea what that contraption is for, it's probably just decorative. You You are quite a bit slower than the horsemen, but you have the armor and the health to survive. Well, actually, the armor's not going to be important against magic. It's the health that's important. Meanwhile, Arinvan has 9 out of 11, and there's one spell, and one more spell's going to come our way, and that's it. Oh, you have another spell. Or not. You're gone, haha. And we gained a level for Kuera. Victory is ours, and we need to pay more attention to our borders in the future, because that's concerning. That is very concerning.
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Let's keep scouting, Briago. Now, you're being spotted by someone, but I have no idea who, and that concludes your scouting. You're going to do a bit more scouting. Mainly over to here to fill in a bit of fog of war. And our other bat, I always lose track of our other bat. Our other bat is somewhere. There you are! Right by our current conquests. I'm going to go over there. Meanwhile, Balkoth here is going to use Funeral March so that we can get to this water fort, because we want to take this over. A few years ago, a gang of unruly brigands attacked and conquered this palatial residence in their efforts to crush the Amazon people. Well, let's see if we can take care of them. Right, we're all here, and the forces that we're up against are a unit of level 2 Wolf Riders. We have a Shambler. Shamblers have a lot of health and decent attack, but they are very slow. Namesake such that it is. We have wolves, which are a problem, and we have some archers. Right, we're going to move you over to here.
Alright.
And we're just going to let you throw some attacks there. And here we go! I don't think many of these units are going to get that close. It's the archers I need to deal with here. The archers need to be taken care of. There we go. And the cavalry comes riding in.
The end is
Take
near.
care of you two.
The
And
end
one
is
more.
near.
Brilliant. You may now cast spells. We gained the Crystal Ring and some spoils. What does the Crystal Ring do? Valuable to any warrior who will gain +2 armor, +2 hit recovery, and 40% resistance to air magic. Earth warriors also get +1 attack, 60% resistance to air magic, and recover all hit points at the end of combat. Is that better than what we're currently using? Earth, Death, and Order warriors regain all hit points and get +2 armor. So +2 armor as opposed to +2 armor, +2 hit recovery, and I think regaining all health at the end of combat is a lot better. This gives us +1 attack, +1 fame per turn, and +1 armor. We could get a lot of armor, but I think actually the weapons that we've got are a lot better. So let us gather the troops and go through the archway. Also, you're a little bit stuck there. We don't want a repeat of what happened last time.
Right.
I want everyone to get there. So let's move everyone to here, and then move them all through. Balkoth does not care for that body of water. Balkoth will just fly. Now here's to hoping the force on the other side is manageable. To be fair, we have a massive contingent of troops. We should be okay. Keyword, should be.
None shall oppose me.
I hope not,
Keep it
Balkoth.
quick.
Let's go. When these all get to level 5, they're going to be really fearsome. We only have one unit of level 4 Dark Javelin throwers so far. They get a lot tougher. We're going to need them to get tougher too.
Spears up. An excellent,
Now,
but of
can you go in
course,
there?
Master.
Yes, you can.
I shall see
And now you.
What is it?
The music has continued, and the force we're up against is not especially dangerous. We have an assassin, we have a death shade, we have some skeletons, and everyone's sort of
What is
bunched
it?
up here. So let's actually
Out of my
back
way.
up. Let's back up. See if you will move forward. You won't actually move forward. Oh no, one of you will.
Your act is
Okay,
mine.
now they're coming closer. Face our wall of javelins!
None shall
We need to be
oppose
careful
me.
though. Balkoth is at the front, and Balkoth will take some hits from enemies. Got to watch out for Balkoth's health. Balkoth's doing okay though. Very much okay. And that's the end of that. Aha! We don't wish to cast any spells. 10 spoils and some much needed experience. How are we doing level wise? You're nearly level 5. You're halfway to level 5. You're halfway to level 4, halfway to level 4. They're all going to be halfway to level 4. You're halfway to level 8. And you are over halfway to level 7, and you're barely towards level 5. That makes sense. Now, there's nothing else I really desperately want to clear right now, because that is a level 9 statue.
Your act is mine.
So we're going to move our forces here, and then we're going to do some training. Training's important. Also, you are beelining towards there. You know what? You might need some assistance, so we shall send a second seagull. Now there are 2 birds against this bug. I'd like to see you try and take us on. Also, I forget what forces I've left in the
Yes,
city.
my
A very
master.
small contingent of troops. Should be okay. That's Griffin again. Life are moving something. Probably close to Briago. Oh, no. I think our Briago is, no, Briago is, not here. Saw a Earth Thief and presumed it was ours. This is Frolm going up against our Bat. Let's get out of here. Fortunately, Earth Thieves are very slow. In fact, we're nearly twice as fast as that Earth Thief, so chances of us escaping are very, very high. See you later, Frolm. We lose a few things, but that is okay. You didn't try anything. I'm glad for that. Completed research on Ice Bolt, and we'll continue with Bloodlust. I want you to, you know what? I want you to go over there as well. I want you to, hold that
What is it?
while I get some training imparted.
Many have been immersed all their life
That's
by
quite
the
a lot
power
of training.
water, but few have
What
the
is
training we offer to use that power.
You can go over there.
To learn the ways of war
And
is the
you
true calling for
go
all
over
women.
there. Now, how many turns are we going to be here?
It's a privilege to share our craft with another, but first,
You aren't
an
going
oath
to
of
be
secrecy
training for
must
that
be taken.
long, because the max you can infer is 765.
Yes.
To learn the ways of war
Yours
is
is
the true calling for all
858.
women.
None shall oppose.
Many have been immersed
Yours is
all their life by the
998,
power
so
of water,
not
but
as
few
long
have
as
the
I
training we
thought it would
offer
be.
to use that power.
Right, let's see. Nobody is approaching from here that we can notice. That's good. Everything's quiet here. I'm very concerned that everything is quiet there. There's our bat that is most certainly being pursued by everyone. The bat that I forgot about last time. That's my fault. Briago,
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
just keep scouting about. Still amazed that you're alive. Really, really amazed that you've managed to defy the odds and live. Now, if we go over to here, we will find our other scout, who will scout out some more. As far as the amount of land we've explored quite a lot of it. There is a big blind spot close to Order. The boats are going to stay here, because the boats are eventually going to be taking my forces over to Earth, as Earth have earned my ire, and thus they are my next target. That's Griffin again. The people of life feel a deep loathing toward you. Esruda, our lord, will obliterate you. You're very intent on taking out this bat. Well, joke's on you! We're going to fly out of here! Actually, this is going to be pretty close because the Wind Riders are faster. They have 22 movement. Very quick cavalry. Fortunately, we made it. This does mean they'll be able to constantly catch up with us, though. That is the only attack they're going to launch. At least I hope. Yep, that's the only attack. Excellent. We have some training to do after all. That was a unit of Marauders somewhere. I wonder, is that a unit of Marauders that's finally managed to get close enough to have at thee with Balkoth? Probably not. Now you... You know what? We're going to use these seagulls and deal with you. The people of Lythe feel a deep loathing toward you. Esruda, our lord, will obliterate you. Well, we're going to obliterate you with an army of seagulls. Have at thee. Ooh, you feel like you're going to win. Let's see how this goes. You might actually win. You're going to take at least one of us out. You have 3 and 5. This... No, we managed to win. 1 for 1. Our spoils were legendary. Unfortunately, Seagull Steve did not survive. It is sad, but that pesky scout is now gone. We're going to need something better than this seagull to guard this area. Something a lot better. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we should use this seagull to do a bit of scouting. Like to hear. And then back. And then back. Nothing going on here. Don't see any Marauders hanging around in any structures. Nope, everything seems pretty peaceful. Do need to make sure I've moved all of my scouts, though. Like you! Got to move you! Otherwise you're going to get attacked by those Wind Riders. And I do not want that.
I'm hungry. Let's
And
eat.
then there's Briago! Now I could attack... We have been spotted by someone. I could attack Earth. That is my initial thought. But then again, there is Chaos as well. Chaos may be a little bit easier. I'm not sure. They both are equal targets, as it were. Just going to go over to there, and finally we have the bat here. Who's going to fly over here? Reveal this, and that'll do. End turn. Nothing from order. More galloping from life, probably chasing that bat. Fortunately, the terrain is probably going to work against them. A barracks under your control has... Well, darn it. There was a marauding unit here, and I did not notice. I did not notice. Where have they gone? Not there. There, maybe?
What do you
Well,
want?
we should probably rebuild
Shish
this.
kebab?
We should
What
probably
do you
rebuild this.
want? Shit.
We
So we
always
want to
welcome
get
more
an
into the
imp
numbers of our guild.
over to here.
Somewhere. Not many survive the trial.
Only men of fire are fit for the rigors
Upgrade.
of close combat.
25 and 25. And
I
then...
keep watch.
Before we will
Ah,
teach the
that
art
is a
of
downside
battle,
of it being
a follower
destroyed.
must be able to lift the sword
When
of
it's
a seasoned
destroyed,
fire warrior.
you lose
Shish
all of the upgrades that it had, all the experience imparted,
Before
which
we will
is
teach
kind
the
of
art
terrible.
of battle, a follower
What
must
do
be
you
able to
want?
lift the sword of a
Shish kebab.
seasoned fire warrior.
Ah, well, it's happened. We can, I didn't move any of my scouts, did I? Nope. That means you've caught up. We can, get some experience imparted later. When we're back. We might not be back for some time. And again, they are trying it with the Wind Riders. It can be tricky to, spot that grey flag. They're somewhere around here. They won't have gone anywhere. Also, that paladin is also giving chase. Let's go back to here and see... That's a sizable Earth army. Ah, there you are. There you are.
I'll char them all.
Right, we need to take care of you.
I'll char them all.
We could send our forces here. You know what? Let's send our forces. In vengeance for what we have lost. We'll have to come back and train up that structure. Let's go! Can we do this? Ooh. We are not afraid of you and your faith. Shove off. Well, that's very rude. Their force, however, is something to be reckoned with, because they have archers. Level 2. The brownie is not a threat. The centaurs are not a threat either. And neither is Keebler. It is that unit of archers that is the issue.
Them all.
I think we should just move forward.
To battle!
Oh, they're moving forward. Okay, they are confident. Right, we have to deal with this then, because those archers, maybe it's the archers that make them
What can we
make them think that they can win, but I'm a little concerned that they are just rushing forward. Right, let's go. First you. You are just charging forward. Got to take care of the champion. Champion's gone. Next, the swordsman. Nearly lost our rock curler. So let's move you back. Also did not order you to move forward at all. Right, now we just need to cover this gap. And there goes our rock hurler. Darn it. They are pretty good. But that 2 and 4 is not going to work in their favor now. We'll have to recruit another one. This is for our barracks that I totally didn't pay attention to. And spoils. That's all we got there, spoils. Can't even get there this time.
Always welcome more into the numbers
get a
of our
rock
guild,
curler
but
there,
beware,
though.
Lord.
not many survive the
go.
trial by fire.
Can we? We can't actually put any more followers in there, so we're at maximum there.
Yes.
As for
my
here,
master.
we are most certainly not at maximum. We have another 8 we can assign to fame, and here we are far from maximum. I feel like assigning another group to the tavern for extra ale. And so, when we come back, folks, we're training up here, and unfortunately we made an error and the barracks have been destroyed, and we have to start all over again with our recruits here. It was only 350 experience. It'll only take a couple of turns to get that back up to where it was with our warrior, but our warrior's not going to be here for quite a while. We have other priorities, like training up these people and then going to take care of Earth. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. How's the military strength of Earth doing? We are comparable. Chaos are a lot weaker. Maybe I should take care of Chaos first. Maybe I should. I'll think about it.